Welcome back to Living Local. If you've driven around the Quad Cities lately, you may have noticed a lot more color. Large-scale murals are popping up on both sides of the river, and they're hard to miss. And the artist behind these masterpieces joins us in the studio. Atlanta Dawn, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about, where your love of art actually began. What was the starting point?
Sure, yeah. It goes all the way back to like kindergarten. So
Okay.
I've always had it. I actually had a big sister, and as a kid, I just remember always doing arts and crafts projects with her, and so that's where the love came.
Yeah. And what was your first large mural? This is such a cool, I guess, let me ask this. When did you decide, hey, that giant wall, I really want to paint it?
Sure. So my first dabble with murals was with Quad City Arts in high school.
Okay.
I actually have one. It's just 2 blocks over on 16th Street. It features storefronts. There's like Sam's Music and a cafe.
Oh,
so that was my.
That's yours too?
Yeah. So that was my very first mural. It's not mine, but as a group effort.
Yeah. Okay.
And then actually, like my legitimate first commission mural was at Holler's Bar and Grill in Moline. They wanted a frog holding a Budweiser with palm trees, and it was hideous. It wasn't very good. I think they had it up for like 6 to 8 years. They just covered it up a couple of years ago when the new owners bought the place. So yeah, that was
the first one. Oh, that's
Yep.
so cool. And these are so much different than obviously painting on a canvas or something smaller. So how does that process begin for you? Obviously you probably sketch it out first, and then just the scale has to be incredible to think about.
Sure, yeah. I do sketch it out. I stopped sketching on paper. I do mostly everything digitally now.
Okay.
iPad technology is amazing.
Yeah.
So my process is I will take a photo of the wall, and I'll literally draw on that wall on my iPad. And then I've just learned from trial and error and experience on how to execute that. So
Yeah. And what excites you so much about doing something large scale like that?
the bigger projects, you just get so much more freedom to be expressive, and to make movement with your brushstrokes, and there's just a lot more you can put yourself into it.
Yeah. And one of your murals is in Bettendorf, called River Essence. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's really, really cool. And we're seeing a video of that right now. First of all, how did you get approached to do something like that?
The city of Bettendorf just called me. I think it was the city administrator assistant. He just called me. He was like, hey, we've got this retaining wall, and we really want to just do something different on it. Can you come meet us? We'll chat about it, and let's get it scheduled. And I'm like, yeah, of course. And so they created the guideline of what they wanted. They wanted to be involved with the Mississippi, but the previous mural was already the river and the river boat, so they didn't want that. And then just down the road, there's a mural of the bridge, so they're like, no bridges. And I was like, okay. And they wanted it just colorful and cheerful, so we went with the river animal. So I picked my favorite river creatures and flowers, and that's kind of how it came to be.
Yeah, it's so pretty too. So the other one you have that I think everyone's probably seen is the one that's in East Moline that takes up the entire half of the building. That's really, really pretty. If you've paid attention on social media or in the news, you've seen it, but tell us the story behind that one.
Yeah, so down in East Moline, the owner, Connie, called. They're completely renovating Hey Brian's, and as part of that renovation, they wanted to do a large mural. I did one down the road at the Palace, and she absolutely loved it, but she wanted to do something different, so she wanted to do the grayscale, so it was kind of different, because the one at the Palace is very colorful. And she just wanted to highlight some of the history of East Moline. They've got that very industrial vibe going on down there, so the historical mural kind of fit that. And in Hey Brian's was the original pigeon coop for pigeon racing for a lot of people in the 1920s, so
cool.
She wanted to feature that on the mural as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And coming up, Alternating Currents is you guys are getting a few muralists together to kind of do the side of a building, and that's going to be pretty rad, and you're part of that as well, right?
Yeah, so that was actually my idea. Last year on social media I posted that I wanted to bring a mural festival somehow to the Quad Cities.
Okay.
So the DDP reached out, and they're like, hey, let's make this vision a reality with Alternating Currents.
Yeah.
So I'm a project lead artist. I got to be on the selection process of the artists, and then I'm going to be on site helping to execute, or helping the other artists execute these murals. That way they can finish them on the timeline. I am going to be physically painting, so I'm partnering with Heidi Salos on this, and we're
cool.
painting like the top of the building, and then we'll just be there, to assist all weekend. So
And do you
it's
have a
gonna be fun.
design set for that already, or are you guys going to kind of let all the artists have a say in what you're doing?
So we did the selection process just a few days ago, and
Okay.
just announced the winners. I think it was last night on email, and so we got their designs laid out. And then me and Heidi, we haven't figured out our design for the top yet. We're going to
Yeah.
brainstorm that this week, and we'll get it done. So.
And you have a big project coming up in downtown Davenport as well, right? Can you talk about that at all?
Yes, on 5th Street, downtown Davenport, right off Harrison Street. There's a railroad bridge. Rob Wolf has a shop down there at the old Carl Cleve and Sons garage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've got a Texaco Man mural on a billboard there, so you can't miss his shop. But he wants to do a historical mural that highlights the families of the early automotive industry of downtown Davenport.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like the Doll Fords and then
Yeah, that's going to be rad.
yeah, so that will be a black and white one too, so that should be fun. I like doing the grayscale stuff.
And so we should mention you don't just do giant murals, but you do other things that people can buy as well. I mean, obviously they could hire you to paint the side of their house if you wanted to, but
Yeah.
you do smaller scale things as well. So let's talk a little bit about what you have for sale.
Yeah, so we have here, like, I've done some live paintings for the city of stuff within the community, so bridges, boats. I have those things. They're kind of cool as like a memorabilia, I guess, of the cities. Going forward, though, yeah, I'm expecting a little one.
Yes.
And so going forward, I'm not going to be able to do as much public art for just a little bit of time. So I'll be focusing more studio work, and I will be selling more physical artwork that people could display in their homes. My focus will be on stuff of the Midwest, so landscapes
cool.
and animals, and probably more bridges and river. I love the river, so
I love that.
all things river.
And how can people purchase those and even hire you for a future project?
Just following me on social media and reaching out to me on social media is an easy way, or email.
And you have a website as well?
Yes,
.com. Dude, I am so inspired by what you do, and thanks so much for stopping in. This is so great to chat with you and meet you. So thanks again, Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you, Tristan.
Absolutely. For more information, you can go to atlantadawn.com or follow her on social media. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.